If your pothos is looking sad, droopy, or just not like itself, you are in the right place. Pothos are supposed to be one of the easiest plants to keep alive. So when yours starts struggling, it can feel really confusing. But don't panic. Almost every pothos problem has a simple fix. And today I'm going to walk you through exactly what's wrong and how to bring your plant back to life. Let's get into it. The most common complaint: yellow leaves. Yellow leaves on a pothos almost always mean one of two things: too much water or not enough light. If your pothos is sitting in a dark corner and you're watering it every few days, that's your problem. Pothos need bright, indirect light to thrive. They can survive in low light, but they won't be happy there, and yellow leaves are their way of telling you. The fix: move your plant closer to a window, not in direct sun, that'll burn the leaves, but close enough to get good natural light. A few feet from a bright window is perfect. If the light is fine, but you're still seeing yellow, you might be overwatering. We'll cover that next. Overwatering is the #1 way people accidentally kill their houseplants, including pothos. Here's the thing: pothos don't need a lot of water. They actually like to dry out a little between waterings. If the soil is staying wet all the time, the roots start to rot, and a rotting root can't feed your plant, which is why you see those sad yellow and brown leaves. How to check: stick your finger about an inch into the soil. If it feels wet, don't water. If it feels dry, go ahead and give it a good drink. A good rule of thumb: water your pothos about once a week in spring and summer, and every 2 weeks in fall and winter. But always check the soil first. The soil is your best guide, not the calendar. Brown, crispy tips are a different problem. This usually means the air is too dry or your plant is getting too much direct sun. Pothos love humidity. If you live somewhere dry or you have the heat or AC blasting near your plant, the tips will start to crisp up. The fix: move it away from vents. If your home is very dry, a small humidifier nearby can make a huge difference. You can also mist the leaves lightly every few days, and if the tips are brown and the leaves look a little bleached or faded, move it out of direct sunlight. If your pothos looks droopy and sad, it's usually thirsty. This one is easy. Give it a good watering and check back in an hour or two. Most pothos perk right back up once they have had a drink. If you water it and it's still drooping a day later, the problem might be root rot from previous overwatering. In that case, take the plant out of the pot and check the roots. Healthy roots are white or light tan. Rotten roots are brown, mushy, and might smell bad. If you see rotted roots, trim them off with clean scissors, let the roots air out for an hour, then repot in fresh, dry soil. It sounds scary, but plants are tougher than you think. A few things that can make a huge difference for your pothos: a well-draining potting mix. Regular potting soil works, but adding a little perlite helps water drain faster and prevents root rot. I'll link a good one in the description. A pot with drainage holes. If your pot doesn't have a hole in the bottom, water can't escape and your roots will sit in it. Always use a pot with drainage. A moisture meter takes the guesswork out of watering. You can get one on Amazon for under $10. Link is in the description. So to recap, yellow leaves usually mean too much water or not enough light. Brown tips mean dry air or too much sun. Drooping means it's thirsty. Pothos are incredibly resilient. Give them what they need and they will bounce back. If this helped you out, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And subscribe to Leaf Learn for more beginner plant tips every week. See you in the next one.